Karen Parker. I'm the daughter of the farmer at Hickory Bluff Berry Farm. These are our blackberry plants. Our farm currently grows a variety of crops. Our primary crop is strawberries.
These are still early berries.
We also grow a variety of produce, which our produce typically starts in mid-May with squash and zucchini. We grow a lot of tomatoes, cucumbers, some purple hull peas. We sell collards to a lot of local folks. Collards, we start from a seed. All of our produce on our farm is started from seeds. We germinate and we grow into seedlings, then we plant them. This is where we would start, or how we would start our plants so that we can plant them in the field. We would start with seed and potting soil in like a 50-cell tray. And then we would plant them all in here. We would fill up all of these shelves and spaces with trays, and then we would make sure that the temperature's right and that they're getting enough water. We lay out the beds as we would plasticulture, and then we punch holes in the plastic. We make sure the irrigation is working in place, and that's how we plant our collards. Bees could be some type of conservation as well, because we're trying to integrate them into our crop. And if they're doing well through natural resources, then we wouldn't need to use other resources. That's also exciting to have the bees on property and have them doing their jobs. And then it's a matter of, watching the growth of the crop and making sure that for pest or disease or anything like that. And then it's time to harvest. And overall, collards are fairly easy to harvest. And we harvest them in bunches, and we make sure it's a good, hefty, healthy bunch of collards. And then that's what we offer to our customers.
We love collards here at GrowFood. Hello everyone, I am Anthony Marichata, General Manager of GrowFood Carolina here in Charleston. We're the first food hub in the state of South Carolina. What we do is we have farmers, and we ask farmers to bring their product, bring their delightful fruits and vegetables to our warehouse here in Charleston. And we warehouse them in our coolers here behind me, and then distribute them out to our network of over 400 customers throughout the state. We noticed throughout the state and the region that we were losing farmland and agricultural land to development almost quicker than any other part of the country. And so in going out and having conversations with farmers that were selling off their land or getting rid of it for development pressures, the biggest concern and question that came up was that the farmers did not have access to markets. So they had the ability to grow it and produce it on their land, and once it was ready to harvest, they really couldn't take the effort and the energy in making all of the phone calls, connecting with the customers, and then physically distributing the product around to 5, 10, 15, 20 different single locations as they needed to be successful. So that's really what we are here, and what our space is for, is we allow the farmers to bring the product directly to us. It's one phone call, it's one drop-off location, and then we bring that product in and we distribute it out to our communities and restaurants and customers throughout the state.
Hi there, my name's Charlie. I'm the chef here at Basic Kitchen. We're a restaurant located downtown Charleston, and we operate in a farm-to-table manner, creating loads of relationships with local farmers and local purveyors to get the best produce that's in season when it's in season. Food safety is probably the biggest part of our jobs, and working with farmers, the care and attention they give to their crops is the same that we give to the produce as it comes in the door. So as it comes in, we'll check it for quality, wash it, and then store it properly. And that's, I think, the biggest part is that washing to storage step. That's where you kind of assess what you've got. And that's where, for me, that's when my brain starts thinking of how I'm going to use it and what purposes it can take into each dish. Today, I'm preparing for you a kind of spin on what would traditionally be like a California roll, vegetarian sushi roll, but instead I'm using lovely collards, and I'm actually going to pick out some of the larger leaves. I'm gonna quickly blanch those, and I've got some nice salted ice cold water here on the side. Just dunk them in there. And then rather than rice, I'm gonna use some slightly overcooked quinoa. It sounds like I'm making a mistake, but when you overcook it, releases some of the starchiness, and it helps roll up into a California roll. And then we're gonna line it with some nice raw veggies and some avocado. I'm always a fan of as many colors as you can get onto your plate as possible. Nice chunks of avocado. Lay those in nicely. And then this is always the funnest part, getting that roll nice and tight so that it doesn't all fall apart. And the key is to just tuck it right underneath, and we're gonna serve it with a little soy yuzu dressing. And it will still stay separated because of the sesame oil. Hickory Bluff collard rolls from the farm to the table.